Matviv 204. Watch out for Vivek Kantan, the New Yorker, who had a heat win. He's been brilliant this weekend as well. 240 for Paralin Motorsport. Spread out drastically. But regardless, we do race. Great start from Kantan. Up into position 2. Round the outside goes Anatoly Kavalkin. What a start from Simone Bianco. Wow. Simon White fires it down into third place. But it's the Paralin Motorsport drivers who go 1-2. Anatoly Kavalkin from the outside of the front row of the grid mauls his countryman Dmitry Matveev. Loses 3-4 positions off the start. Anatoly Kavalkin has been brilliant off the starts all week as they go down the back straight for the first time. His pre-final 8 for OK. Tayam Saleh up into position 4. There's Eichmann's up the inside. Matveev into position 5. Good start also for Gustav Wisniewski for Koski Motorsport. He's ahead of Bondarev, Coluccio, Eichmann's, Ida, and Jerry Skulinov. Simone Bianco. Wow, what a start from the Italian. Kavalkin, Kantan, Vivek from Simon White, who's sideways in the Iami-powered CRG Road Rebel. Down the hill, he is so quick, the CRG combination. Inoke has been brilliantly quick. He fires it down the inside. Fantastic pass from the Italian. Simone Bianco through to position 2. Index finger raised. He points to Vivek Kantan and says, let's catch last year's European champion Anatoly Kavalkin. The CRG splits the two Paralins. Clean start, 26 drivers in pre-final 8. 53 drivers in total here in the OK category in the WSK Final Cup as Tayam Saleh is about to get passed by not only Dmitry Matveev, the pole sitter, who claws one position back, but also Gustav Wisniewski on the podium for Forza Racing, the season opening WSK Supermaster Series, where Simone Bianco had to retire with a broken chain. Now the CRG driver is lightning quick. Wisniewski also third last week. Now for Koski Motorsports. Skulinov, Guy Elbaj, the Israeli, head of Vilma Svan. Leo Nielsen, the Swedes together. Leon Brunner. Good start from the Queenslander Brody Norris in the 233 Energy Kart. Head of Costa. Andrea Dupé from Paris in France. Hugo Marti, Sam Woodlace dropped back to 20th. The driver from Joburg, Vasilios Apostolidis, is ahead of Karolina Varchikova. Favra, Kahan, the three Czech drivers together. The North American Noah Ross are ahead of the other North American. Lucas Nagy, the Canadian, rounds out the field. Blind goes down on the radiator, 237, Anatoly Kavalkin, as the Oakman fires it down the inside but runs out of road. Vivek Kantan, after that super start, the American is falling backwards. Coluccio has gone on through. Matveev now back into third place with a 46.950. Sensational start from Simone Bianco. But he needs to make the move on Kavalkin, which won't be easy because Matveev is starting to recover. The Siberian who won last week. He took pole position on Friday. Pre-final A, he wants to win it to start from pole position. Fastest lap for Gustav Wisniewski. Noah Rossa under investigation is the American, who's just been passed by Maximilian Kahan and also Lucas Nagy. Great to have Lucas, the Canadian, back racing with us. He's amongst the Czech drivers. Vasilios Apostolidis is there as well for the AKM Motorsport team. 249 for Andrea and Marco Antonelli. The front four: Kavalkin, Bianco, Matveev, and Gustav Wisniewski. Tayam Saleh Luigi Coluccio, they've traded positions. Luigi goes up into P5. Bondarev is next ahead of Eichmanns, and Bondi with a 46.631 for the Prema Racing team. The Williams Formula One Academy team driver from Ukraine is the fastest on the circuit. Eichmanns next, then it's Kantan. Jetty Skulinov, who had a monster crash yesterday, was turned around in turn 2. The kart's stationary, abandoned in the middle of the circuit as Matviev fires it down the inside. Gustav goes on through 2. And Simone, after that brilliant start from second back to P4. Gustav, that wasn't a pass on Matviev, it was defensive on the Italian who tries to fight back. Just getting back to Jetty Skulinov. Coming up into turn 2, where they're approaching now. Was turned around there. The kart was stationary right there and was collected. One almighty crash by the rest of the pack. It looked like a bomb exploded. The drivers will find you've never seen plastic shatter like we saw yesterday. As for the chassis, yeah, forget it. Nothing more than scrap metal. Back on track though. Here's Jetty Skulinov. He's in P10 from Michael Leader, Gael Baj, Svan, Nielsen, Brunner, and Brody Norris, the Queenslander. Second in the Las Vegas Super Nationals 2 weeks ago. Moves up a couple of positions ahead of Dupé and Costa as Coluccio is now the top Italian down the inside in the Tony car to P4. There's Eichmanns on the back. Tayem Saleh, former German champion, third in the Junior Rotax Euro Series a couple of seasons ago in the South Republic. As Apostolidis going through behind Hugo Marti, Lubira Sambudla. You've got a glimpse of Miguel Costa in the second South Republic, the first of which is Tayem Saleh in P7, and he's fighting with the Oakman, the Belgian. Shawley's about to make a move on the German as they go down into the hidden Hotel Hairpin. Eichmanns looks behind, he's got breathing space, back to the American Vivek Kantan. And Jetty Skulinov in a new chassis after that aforementioned incident yesterday in the heats at this corner right there. He's in position 10. There's Bondarev for the Prema Racing team. The Prema Racing team also in Abu Dhabi this weekend, of course, with Frederick Vesti and Ollie Behrman. Frederick, who won the WSK final car for the Forza Racing team at Adria 2015 for the Prema Racing team, fighting for the Formula 2 World Championship title as Eichmanns fires it down the inside, and the Belgian takes the German. The Oakman goes P7. There's the field flashing on through. Norris, Dupé, Costa, Sambudla, Marti, Apostolidis, Manchikova, Vavra, Nagy, Rossa, and Maximilian Kahan. This is lap 11 of 16, pre-final A for Senior OK. 26 riders took the start, 26 still circulating, and the Russians run 1 and 2. Kefalkin and the Siberian Matviev. Eichmanns on the back of Simone Bianco, fires it down the inside. Nicely done by the Belgian. The hero of Herentals up into P6. Here's Norris going through from Brunner, Dupé, Costa, Sambudla, Hugo Marti it was in the background. Bondarev on the back of Coluccio. Fastest driver on circuit is the Ukrainian Alexander with a 46.507. Kefalkin on lap 12, being caught by Matviev. There is Luigi Coluccio. He won at Sano in the third round of the WSK Supermaster Series. Former Vice World Champion, WSK Open Cup champion for the Birolard team in 2018. Last year's Italian GT3 champion for Ferrari. The gap 0.1 of a second between Kefalkin and Matviev. The Paralin leading the Kart Republic, the Tony Carter Wisniewski, powered by the Iami. Here's Gustav, he's in P3. The Vortex powered Tony Carter Coluccio in P4. Bondrev, Eichmann, Sele, Bianco, Kantan, and Jetty Skulinoff in P10. 3 laps now remaining in pre-final A for Senior OK, the WSK Final Cup. In beautiful, we'll call it winter sunshine. It is still autumn here in the Northern Hemisphere. And Franciacorta out of turns 2 and 3. The best passing opportunity on the circuit, but Murphy was too far back. Gets a good run though. Iami versus TM. Bondrev looks over his shoulder to Coluccio, who does likewise. Luigi back to his good friend Ian, who's in P6. Finished 4th by 0.0 to Wisniewski in the final 7 days ago. The Belgian for the Lennox Racing Team will be a contender for the final. This afternoon, you would surely think that beating the 2 Russians out front, that's going to be something else. Paralin and Kart Republic. In particular, Matthew, who's been in brilliant form since the outset of qualifying. He won 7 days ago at Lonato. Closes in on the back of the Euro champ Kavalkan. TM versus Iami. Iami versus Vortex. Coluccio again looks over his shoulder. Now Kavalkan goes defensive. Last lap of pre-final A coming up. Mark Viv is right there. Watch him fire it down the inside. Bondrev on the outside. Trying to take Wisniewski. The Ukrainian on the back of the pole. Into turn 5 for the last time. Mark Viv from pole position, but Kavalkan jumped him legitimately at the start. From the outside of the front row for the Paralin Motorsport team. Bondrev right on the back of Wisniewski. Watch the move into the hotel hairpin, which they're approaching for the final time now. Pre-final A, the Russians will take victory. It will be Kavalkan from